Good afternoon. We're doing problem 2 of our review for our chapter 1 exam in college algebra. The question for our review says find the x and y intercepts of the line 2x plus 6y, which equals 9. We're going to solve this just like we did number 1. We're just going to remember our basics. We're going to draw a graph here real quick. And here is our x, here is our y. So to find the x-intercept, the x-intercepts means that we must be sitting on the x-axis, a point somewhere on the x-axis, and we're not going in the positive direction of y, and we're not going in the negative direction of y. We're going to stay right here where y is equal to 0. So if y equals 0, that's exactly what we're going to have to plug in then for our equation to find out what our x value would equal when y is equal to 0, meaning that we are on the x-axis. So let y equal 0. So we have 2x plus 6 times 0 is equal to 9. That's going to come 2x is equal to 9. Divide both sides through by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 9 halves, okay, or 4.5. Doesn't matter, whichever one you want, okay, 4.5. So our x-intercept is going to be a point with the x value equal to 4.5, and our y is equal to 0. So now to find our y-intercept, that means that we're going to let x equal 0, because to find our y-intercept, that means we need to have a point right here on the y-axis. We cannot go in the positive x direction, and we cannot go in the negative x direction. X must equal 0. So we just need to solve then for y. So if x equals 0, we're going to have 2, let's try that again. We're going to have, well, we're still having some technical difficulties. Let's see if I can get my ink to change over here. There we go. And let me see if I can undo that right there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have 2 multiplied by 0 plus 6y is equal to 9. Now what we're going to do is solve for y. So we end up with 6y is equal to 9. We're going to divide both sides through by 6, and we get therefore y is equal to 9/6. Now that is not simplified. Let's identify what factor. 9 is 3 times 3, correct? And then 6 is 2 times 3. So I can remove a 3 from both of those. So I'll have 3 left, and then a 2 right there. So that gives me 2/3. So my y-intercept then is the point 0, 2/3. And if I wanted to graph that, I could. The problem doesn't ask me to, so I'm not going to spend the time doing that right now. But in order to graph a straight line, all we have to do is know 2 points. We know our x-intercept is 4.5 and 0. We know our y-intercept is 0 and 2/3. So we can now graph it if we so chose. I hope this makes good sense to you. If you have questions, send me an email.